Hi, my name is Gail Racy. My husband and I lived in Asia for 10 years. And first we lived in Tokyo for 8.5, and then we moved to Hong Kong. When we lived in Tokyo, I one day went and visited a friend of mine, and on her wall was a sumi-e painting of a Buddha. I was so taken with that painting and the softness of it and the way the colors blended, and I knew instantly that I wanted to study this art. It was a turning point in my life. So after convincing my friend that I needed to meet her teacher, I started taking classes. And from my very first class, I was showing my art to anyone who would look at it. It was just so exciting. After studying in Tokyo, we moved to Hong Kong, where I was privileged to study under a master by the name of Sing. I studied with Master Sing for 1.5 years, and by the time I was working with him, I was really understanding that this was a very important thing in my life. I wasn't really thinking in terms of teaching or selling my work. I just wanted to study this wonderful art, and I knew once I got back to the States that it could be more challenging finding someone who could teach it to me. So So after settling back in the United States, I joined a yoga studio, and within a few weeks people were asking me about my experience in Asia and wanting to see my art. And I was showing it, and the next thing I knew we were hanging it up and people were buying it, and maybe more importantly, people wanted to take it. They wanted to learn it. And like me, it never occurred to them that this wasn't something they could pick up. It looks so simple when you start out, and it really is something that you can enjoy at all levels. So anyway, that was about 9 years ago, and we've just grown since. So now we have a group of about 30 artists, and including myself, and we sometimes do shows together. We sometimes do them separately. A lot of people have sold their work, and I've sold quite a lot as well. So the important